Now, where were we? Right, cat treatment, or was it? Anyway, welcome to part 2 of 30 surprising things your dog wishes you knew about them. You're not going to be disappointed. Let's get right into it then. Number 16, I know when you're about to leave the house. Your dog might not understand clocks, but they definitely understand you. The moment you start going through your leaving the house routine, grabbing keys, putting on shoes, or even just thinking about leaving, they know. And depending on their personality, they'll either accept their fate thinking, fine, just go. I'll just sit here alone in darkness, try to guilt trip you, or go into full-blown panic mode. The real heartbreak, they don't understand where you're going or why you'd ever want to leave them. Some dogs handle it well. Others spiral into existential crisis. Either way, just know they see you sneaking out. They feel the betrayal. And yes, they will act extra dramatic when you come back, just to make sure you suffer for abandoning them. Number 17, when I bark at nothing, I might see a ghost. Your dog isn't staring into the dark corner of your living room at nothing. They're sensing something you can't. Is it a ghost? Probably not. Is it still deeply unsettling? Absolutely. Dogs have superpowered senses. They can hear frequencies we can't, smell things we never notice, and detect the slightest movements. So when they suddenly perk up, stare at an empty hallway, or start barking at absolutely nothing, they're not summoning spirits. They're just reacting to something invisible to you. Maybe a distant sound, a weird scent, or, a ghost. To be realistic, it's just their heightened senses picking up on something harmless. But let's be honest, when your dog suddenly growls at an empty room at 3 at night, are you really going to assume it's just science? Or are you going to turn on every light in the house and sleep with one eye open? Yeah, that's what we thought. Number 18, I don't like strong scents. You might love that fancy new perfume that smells like enchanted vanilla rosewood or whatever, but to your dog, it's an assault on their senses. Dogs experience the world through their noses, and their sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. So when you douse yourself or your couch in strong artificial scents, it's like someone blasting an air horn in your ears while flashing strobe lights. Overwhelming is an understatement. And let's talk about cleaning products. Just because it smells fresh to you doesn't mean your dog enjoys it. Ever notice them leaving the room after you mop? Yeah, they're not impressed with that Lemon Breeze floor cleaner. It's basically tear gas to them. So for their sake, go easy on the scents. Because while you're trying to smell like a luxury candle, your dog is wondering if they've lost their ability to breathe. Number 19, if I sleep in weird positions, I'm comfortable, I swear. Your dog's sleep positions might make them look like they've collapsed mid-action, but trust me, it's all very strategic. That weird, twisted, half on the couch, half off the couch pose, that's not an accident. It's a carefully calculated position for maximum comfort to control, and sometimes just pure chaos. Curled up in a tight ball, they're conserving heat. Sprawled out like a starfish, they're trying to cool off. Sleeping on their back with their legs in the air, that's peak trust, because exposing the belly is the ultimate I feel safe move. But sometimes they just sleep in positions that make you question if they have bones at all. So if your dog looks like they've been dropped from the sky and landed in the most ridiculous position possible, don't worry, they're not broken. They're just vibing in a way only dogs understand. Number 20, I actually love routine. To you, routine might feel boring, but to your dog, it's the very foundation of their existence. They don't need planners, calendars, or alarms because they are the alarms. Wake up 5 minutes late, expect a cold nose in your face. Dinner delayed by 3 whole minutes, they're filing a formal complaint with dramatic sighs and judgmental stares. Dogs thrive on predictability because it makes them feel secure. When they know exactly when food, walks, and belly rubs are coming, life just makes sense. But when their schedule gets thrown off, chaos, confusion, existential crisis. So if your dog starts acting out, consider this: did you disrupt the sacred order of their day? Because in their mind, routine isn't just a suggestion, it's law. And breaking it? Well, that's how you get passive-aggressive side eyes and an accidental shoe destruction. Number 21, thunderstorms are the worst. Thunderstorms to your dog aren't just bad weather, they're the end of the world. 1 minute, everything's fine, and the next, the sky is growling, the air feels weird, and they're pretty sure it's all your fault. Some dogs try to be brave. Others, full meltdown mode, hiding under beds, trembling like a tiny earthquake, or attempting to physically merge with your body for protection. Why? Because to them, thunderstorms are basically a horror movie with surround sound. The best thing you can do is create a safe zone, a cozy, quiet space where they can ride out the storm in peace. Throw in some calming music, a few treats, or even a snug anxiety wrap. And if all else fails, cuddle duty. Because deep down, they don't care about pressure changes. They just want to know that their favorite human will keep them safe from the sky monster. Number 22, I can get jealous. Oh, You thought jealousy was just a human thing. Tell that to your dog next time you pet another pup at the park and they look at you like you've personally betrayed them. Research shows dogs can exhibit jealousy, and if you've ever given attention to another dog, your pup's dramatic sighing and sudden need for excessive affection prove it. Some will try to wedge themselves between you and the threat. Others will stare at you with the intensity of a soap opera betrayal scene. And some take it a step further, like pushing their rival off your lap, or in extreme cases, giving your new stuffed animal the side eye before accidentally shredding it to pieces. So yes, can get jealous. And unlike humans, they won't bottle it up. They'll make very sure you know that you are theirs, and they do not appreciate you flirting with that golden retriever down the street. Number 23, I need a balanced diet. Your dog may happily eat a week-old French fry off the sidewalk, but that doesn't mean they don't need a proper diet. A well-balanced diet keeps them healthy, energetic, and ready for all their very important daily activities like zoomies, barking at absolutely nothing, and judging your life choices. But not all food is created equal. That bargain bin kibble? That's basically the fast food of the dog world. Sure, they'll eat it, but are they thriving? Probably not. Every dog has different nutritional needs based on their breed, age, and how much energy they burn. That's why a chat with the vet is always a good idea. Because Google searches and wishful thinking aren't exactly scientific methods for dog nutrition. Bottom line, feed them well. Because a healthy dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog is less likely to steal your dinner when you're not looking. Number 24, I don't like being left alone for long periods. Your dog isn't just being dramatic when you leave, they genuinely hate it. To them, you're not just stepping out for a bit, you vanished into the void, possibly forever. And what do they do with all that heartbreak? Some will cry, some will redecorate your house, and some will express their feelings directly on your favorite rug. Separation anxiety is real. And while you do have to leave sometimes, you can make it easier on them. Gradually get them used to alone time. Give them interactive toys. A stuffed Kong is basically dog Netflix, and don't make departures overly emotional, even though your dog deserves a dramatic farewell. Because at the end of the day, they don't just love you, they need you. And if they had it their way, you'd never leave. Number 25, I can sense your intentions. You might think you're being sneaky when you grab the leash ever so casually or silently tiptoe toward the treat jar, but your dog knows. They always know. Dogs are expert mind readers, or at least body readers. They pick up on the tiniest changes, your posture, facial expressions, even the way you breathe. About to leave the house, they've clocked it before you even grab your keys. Feeling sad? They felt that shift in your energy and are already on their way to comfort you. This isn't magic. It's thousands of years of evolution turning them into emotionally intuitive little geniuses. So don't bother trying to fake them out. They see through your tricks, read your soul, and yes, they absolutely know when you're about to give them a bath. Number 26, I need clear communication. Imagine if your boss kept changing the rules at work. One day, sit means sit. Next day, it means spin in a circle. And suddenly, you're getting scolded for doing exactly what you thought was right. Welcome to a confused dog's life. Dogs thrive on consistency. If you sometimes let them on the couch, but other times scold them for it, they're not thinking, oh, well, I should respect boundaries. No, they're thinking, what kind of mind game is this? Clear, consistent commands make life easier for everyone. If off means get down, then it always means get down, not just when you're in your fancy pants and don't want dog hair on them. The more predictable you are, the better they understand you. So, if your dog isn't listening, ask yourself, are you sending mixed signals, or are they just following the rules you accidentally taught them? Number 27, I don't understand punishment after the act. If you come home to find your dog has shredded a pillow and you start yelling, they're not thinking, oh no, I shouldn't have done that 2 hours ago. Nope, they're thinking, wow, my human is randomly losing it again. Dogs live in the present. If you don't correct them immediately after the act, they have no idea why you're upset. That guilty look, it's not guilt, it's them reacting to your anger and trying to de-escalate the situation. The key, immediate feedback. Reward the good, redirect the bad, and for the love of dog, don't expect them to piece together a crime scene investigation. Because in their mind, you're just mad at past tense couch fluff. Number 28, I value leadership. Your dog isn't looking for a best friend, they're looking for a pack leader. Someone with clear rules, strong guidance, and ideally, an unlimited supply of treats. Without leadership, dogs get stressed. If they don't know the rules, they'll start making up their own. I bark because I decided I'm in charge now. But when you set consistent boundaries, they feel secure. They don't have to make decisions, they just follow yours. Leadership doesn't mean being harsh, it means being confident, consistent, and fair. Because deep down, your dog doesn't want to be the one calling the shots. They just want to know that you've got it covered so they can go back to their full-time job of napping and being adorable. Number 29, grooming isn't just for looking pretty, it's for my health. Sure, your dog looks adorable after a grooming session, but it's not just about getting that fresh, fluffy glow up. It's about health, though. They do appreciate the compliments. Regular brushing prevents painful matting, which basically turns their fur into a Velcro trap, while baths help remove dirt and potential allergens. Plus, trimming nails isn't just a spa treatment. It keeps them from turning into tiny tap dancing gremlins on your hardwood floors. And let's not forget, grooming is the perfect time to catch issues early. Skin infections, weird bumps, or sneaky fleas. A quick grooming session might just save a trip to the vet. Of course, some dogs love being pampered. Others act like you're trying to ruin their life with a simple bath. Either way, regular grooming is non-negotiable because a clean, well-groomed dog is a happy and much less smelly dog. Number 30, I love you unconditionally. Even when your weird dogs don't care if you had a bad hair day, sent a cringy text, or walked into a room and forgot why again, they love you anyway, unconditionally. No fine print, no conditions, just pure, tail-wagging devotion. You could be the most embarrassing human on the planet, and your dog would still think you're the greatest thing since sliced cheese. They don't judge your fashion choices, your life decisions, or the fact that you talk to them in a weird baby voice. All they ask for in return? Some belly rubs, tasty treats, and a lifetime of friendship. All right, now it's your turn, because your dog definitely has some opinions too. Which of these 30 things hit way too close to home? Ever felt like your pup is reading your mind or maybe plotting world domination while staring at you from across the room? Drop your best "my dog totally does this" moment in the comments. And hey, if we missed something, let us know. Your dog might be watching this with you, waiting for their big reveal. So, spill the tea. What does your dog wish you knew? We'll be reading the comments, and who knows, maybe your pup story will make it into a future video.